Hi there, it's Mark here, Amazon #1 best-selling author of Effective Pricing for Accountants. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to price probate work and why this is one of the biggest opportunities, certainly for accountants in the UK and possibly in other parts of the world too. In the UK, the rules were changed in 2014. Up until September 2014, probate could only be dealt with by lawyers and banks. Then the rules changed, and since September 2014, members of the Institute of Chartered Accountants could do this, and since 2015, any other of the Institute, the qualified accountants, could do probate. It's a huge opportunity because firstly, it's actually very easy to do. It's a compliance service that accountants are better placed to deliver than lawyers because we're more systematic in our thinking, we're more structured. And secondly, because banks and lawyers have been overcharging for far too many years. So there's an opportunity for you to price more competitively, if I may say that word, but not cheap. You can make a lot of money from probate by giving a better service than banks and lawyers at a slightly lower price. Anyway, 3 tips for you. I want to show you 3 ideas for probate, for pricing probate. The first of those is you want to create a professional looking brochure. And the reason for that is twofold. Firstly, because this is one of the 4 P's of marketing, it's called packaging. When you package things professionally, and this is my suggestion for a brochure for your probate service, when you package things professionally, people's expectations are that the quality is going to be great. And so this influences people's perception of quality. It will demonstrate that you are an expert in this area. And so when they perceive that you are an expert in the area and this is a quality service, they will expect to pay you higher prices. And secondly, you want to make sure that you have a brochure so that you have a system, a process for you to explain properly the benefits of what you do as part of your probate service. So you absolutely must have a brochure to properly communicate the benefits of what you do. The next thing, the second idea I want to show you in this video is we have to be aware that different people want different things. Everybody has different needs. And so you need to make sure that you create different packages, different things that people can choose. So going back to this brochure, there are 3 choices in the brochure. Perhaps you can see them here, these 3 columns here. There are 3 choices because some people just do not want any of the hassle at all. They want you to take it all away from them and do everything. There are other people who are more price conscious and want you to deal with some of the tricky stuff, but other elements they want to do themselves. For example, collecting in the assets, paying out the liabilities. They might choose to do that themselves. Some people want a premium service. They want better advice. So by creating different packages, you suit different people's needs and wants. And the third idea is you have to then figure out how are you going to calculate the price? How are you going to charge for your probate service? And the very best way to price is to involve the client in the pricing process, price in a face-to-face meeting, and come up with a bespoke, unique price for that client's circumstances. So for that reason, I always recommend using software like cloud pricing, for example, to give value-based fixed prices. And when you involve the client in the process, then what happens is they can see transparency, they can see how your prices are created. So in the case of probate, your price might depend on things like, what's the value of their estate? It might depend on things like, do they have farming assets? Do they have woodland assets? Do they have overseas property? What if they've got a holiday home in the south of France, for example? All these things can impact on the amount of work that you have to do and the price. So I strongly recommend that you use a process of software-based approach so you can create that unique price. Now I've created more videos going into much greater detail showing you, for example, exactly what to have in your probate brochure and the exact words that you can use. And if you're already using my cloud pricing software, then go to the user guide. And you'll find in the user guide, there'll be a chapter on how to price auto-enrollment, and there'll be links to videos and explanation. I meant probate, not auto-enrolment, but there is auto-enrolment there too as well. So you'll find videos for different types of accounting services. I'll teach you, for example, how to price annual accounts, how to price tax returns, how to price management reports and so on. Start using it in front of clients, start getting better results. The software, the entry level, will allow you to price bookkeeping and accounts work. Have fun with that. I'll see you on another video. Goodbye for now.